Mortgage rules went into effect last week, so they're designed to help those with lower credit scores and first-time home buyers, but it means some home buyers with higher credit scores could end up paying more in fees. This has been confusing to a lot of us. So financial professional and president of Vivid Tax and Wealth Advisors, Cameron McCarty, is here to explain potential impact some could see. So simply put, what are the changes? I mean, when it came down the newswire, a lot of us were just like, hold on, what? You know?
Exactly. Yeah. What are those fees? I mean, those are the questions people have, but it's brand new. I mean, this is May 1st that went into play here. So now it's important for your viewers to understand. This is for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Okay. But keep in mind, I mean, they do account for nearly 60% of all new mortgages out there. So they do have a pretty big market share.
Yeah. And so so someone with a lot of debt per se from student loans or whatnot, I mean, how do you navigate all this?
Well, sure. I mean, it makes it tough. So when you take a look at buying a home, there's obviously fees involved. Okay?
Yeah.
There's a lot of them actually, and a lot of viewers probably, okay, what are all those fees?
Right.
But for example, what they're looking for is a high credit score and a high down payment. So for example, if you have a high credit score and a large down payment, you're going to pay less in fees than someone with a low credit score. But with this new rule, that fee gap is now narrowing. So for people to have a credit score of 680 or higher, they're not going to be saving as much than somebody with a lower credit score.
What do you think about this change?
I just deliver the information.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
that was a safe response.
That's the safe response, but let's put it into perspective, right? So how much are we talking about? So let's say that you have a average or a lower than average credit score of 640.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's say you want to buy a $350,000 home with a 20% down payment. You're going to be saving $2,800 there. Not bad, right?
Yeah.
But let's look at the flip side. Let's say you have a credit score of 740 instead of 640. Buying the same home, you're going to be owing roughly $1,300. Okay. So there's a big difference there from somebody who has a high credit score versus a low credit score.
Yeah. So don't give up. For one, it's like don't give up. Don't think like, okay, credit doesn't matter anymore.
Exactly. Please, I want your viewers to understand that your credit is important because it's not just those conventional loans for getting your dream home, right?
Right.
It's also the credit cards. It's the student loans.
Yeah.
It's the vehicles, in order to buy a new car.
Yeah.
So it's more than just the homes, but this is a new rule that went into place a few weeks ago, a few days ago.
I mean, credit is such a determinant of your quality of life, you know, what you have access to and how much, if you pay the same amount of, you know, your counterpart with higher credit, or if you pay in double, triple, and upwards. So this is really an interesting conversation. I feel like as a society, we don't talk about credit scores enough.
Yeah.
So this is a good start to kind of get that conversation going. Where can people find you to reach out, get some guidance on potentially buying a home?
Oh, sure. So, I mean, I always encourage people to go to our website and our Facebook page, of course, at retirevivid.com. We got a lot of great information out there for your viewers. But again, if you're buying, now again, real quick here, this applies to people that are seeking a new home, not those that have an existing mortgage.
Oh, okay. Well, that's definitely something to note there. It's it's tough to navigate all these changes because the country's going through a lot with interest rates shifting, and then you have this credit change. So important to make the best decisions possible. Just given your situation, it's a credit-driven system we live in.
It kind of is, isn't it?
Yeah, and
it's everything.
Well, and you got to learn the game to really figure out how to make your money work for you.
And that's learning early. And so when you first go to school getting those student loans, nobody really talked to you about that. Say, here's the money, go to school. And then, oh, wow, I have all this debt.
And then you can't qualify for a home.
It makes it tough.
It is a strange dynamic, but great to have you. It's super helpful to break it down in simple terms because it can be confusing.
It can be.
How do you navigate it all?
Seek a professional, financial professional to help you through those times to find your home and increase your credit score.
Well, good luck to you all if you're looking for a home.